Hey, hello everyone. And today I'm going to share with you transformation. And the reason I have this beautiful title is because I started and we had this transducer on the electrical pole that cracked. We had a big pop, and then we had smoke, and then we had fire trucks, and I had the best birthday candle ever for my birthday. So I called today for another project that I'm working on about the things that we find as symbols or signals to us in our lives, and so what I started to think about was morning, which was pretty exciting. But the next part was somebody said, "Man, you know, for transformation, you're doing it with a big bang." So transforming into some of the different projects I'm working on, and I went back. Hey, Jeanette, went back to my children's storybooks and wrote part 3 today too, which is really exciting. Over 15. But to finish it on my birthday. So anyway, that's the long title today, which is transformation, because I want to know how you are in your life when things start to change, Tai Chi classes, or for some of you that didn't have access to Tai Chi before, and now you have access to it online. How are you going to start to transform that into your life and you make it a part of your everyday? Because you want to do it, not because I'm here, but how you can hold on to that habit. So I've talked about a couple different transformative things days, but let's form how your body feels, the awareness of what you feel about your body, and then how you can take those signals that are coming and then use them going forward. So it's like we've had the last couple of days, but kind of a little bit different. Okay, I accidentally, so you might hear that in the background, but I do have the oregano singing, and it's doing like some deep sounds, and then up high again is playing the piano like it was. So let's do some transformation. First thing, and I asked you to do this way back at the beginning, I asked you to just take a walk and notice what you feel. So if you just walk around your room, notice what your feet feel, notice your hips. If you have enough space to walk, your arms swing like, that's sometimes the case. Your shoulders, it's lined up skeleton-wise. It's interesting, I just put my hands onto my shoulder just to kind of feel, and I can feel as I'm taking my step, I feel the different muscles in my shoulder engaging as I'm moving. That's kind of interesting because I'm not really, but definitely there's something there that way. So, Jeanette, thank you for your message. I'm your motivation because you're my motivation too. It was fun to be on the call with you today for that meditation. It was really cool to do that and be a recipient of someone else's work. That was a really excellent experience. Okay, so I have noticed then my shoulders are a part of how I'm walking. And when are going to easily swing. If they don't, then you know that something's stuck. So they should easily swing. Hands fall too. They should even into cameras. So I'm not sure if you can see for yourself into a mirror, but my fingertips look like they're relatively balanced. You can check in with your hip and see if that also is even. And if you're or if you're wearing shorts, if you can see the kneecaps and the ankles, that'll also tell you if everything's in alignment or if something's slightly out. And there's very few in the population that truly have one leg longer than the other. Balance, and it means for most people. Okay, so now that you know what your awareness is, the feet, all I want you to do is sit down. You're sitting. As soon as I know I'm coming to Tai Chi, even I'm just coming, I'm up. I'm sitting up nice and tall. At my desk, not so much. This one, definitely. Where you're sitting, are you a little bit forward? Are you a little bit backward? Are you hunched over? Neck is a little bit forward, so then you'd be more like this position. Or are you actually lined up straight and everything's really tall and suspended? And can you feel the neck and feel the head is suspended on top of the, on the neck, but also how the neck is lifted up from the spine? Can you feel that lift and extension? And the reason I'm bringing you information, if you are sitting in a chair and you are not sitting like that, you know your energy. So yesterday we talked about making sure a good frequency to keep us healthy, but also to emanate out. And if you're here, you won't be breathing well, your heart won't be pumping well, circulation won't be strong. So can you bring that up? Okay, so yesterday we did tracing the meridians, and we did really slow to see if we could just feel with our hands the energy. But let's do just some commencements, just to get the energy flow to start. And yesterday I talked about breathing down and in, coming through, out, maybe in, all replenished. Okay, so let's just think of that commencement, feet in the grass. Got dandelions out there, just beautiful today. They're so big and yellow and beautiful. And the dandelion is a flower that really helps us, supports our liver, helps to detox us. That. Nice big breath in. And again. And let that go. And one more. Let go. Okay. So now, this time I'm going to bring the color in and the sound. We haven't done this one for a little while. I do have another set that I do, the 5 element set, which I'm teaching on the weekend, which is absolutely beautiful. The link it up. A short, easy way to do that, so you can be a part. So central and governing, that would be white and black. Going down the center, so you're just going to feel up. So we're creating flow, okay? And this time, let's stop. Let's look in the mirror at ourselves, the hair that hasn't been cut for 3 months. And I look and just think of the beauty are that. And then let that sink. When we come back up the front, take that down the center. Feel how the breath just goes with it. Over the top, just feeling that come through the fingertips. Looking back into that mirror. Of enthusiasm, determination, love that you share to other people. Again, look in the mirror, see you. You are that. And accept it, appreciate it, enjoy it. Okay, so the middle comes up the back over the top, looking into the mirror, and nice and clear for yourself. I love you. Take that, bring that down. I haven't even got that all back. I can just feel like almost a shiver down my spine, right in the middle of my back, and also in my stomach. So we're going to go into the feet. Balance on your feet. Sink back. 2 hands to take you up. Sink and let that go. And let's do that again. So there's a really government, except to just make sure that you're deep. Every breath, a frequency, a hold, and up and out. And let that go. Beautiful. Okay, so now, stomach and spleen. This is earth element. Color is yellow. The sound is and empathy and sympathy generally worked with here. On the cheek, what you feel. Let that come right down the front, rolling back, comes all the way through down to your feet. Back in, all the way back up the front. Come up through the body, down the side. Okay. You know what I forgot? I was so busy thinking of all those things, I forgot the sound. Okay, so big breath in. Whoo is the sound. Bring it back in. Whoo. Okay. Heart and small intestine, right. And this is, the sound is, ha. Ha. Color's red. Ha. Comes to the ear. Other side. So we go underneath. Ha. Comes back in. Ha. Okay. Enjoy. All right. Now we bring those donyus back in. Balance out. And then let that come through. That's really good for the knees. It felt like all the muscles just totally coordinated for that. And up and down. Let that go. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have bladder. This is water element blue. The sound is chew, and water element is so that's not going to help us at all. Down the center of our back, shoulder, right down each side. Knee, notice behind the knee, drop, comes back in, chew. Okay, having out. This is also red for fire. This is he. This is circulation triple warmer. He. Other side. Underneath. He. Over the top. He. Okay. So now, let's add that donu in again. Let's notice if the quality's changed for you. Let's spring out of my step. Up and over and sink. Okay. Hoping is you're starting to realize how easy it's been for you to transform to the next place. I shouldn't talk at the same time. Okay, gallbladder. This is the wood element. Wood element is colors green, anger and resentment. So that would be your drive to do and to let go and just like go for it, like really with some power in what you want to do. And the sound is shh. So shh. On the side, down the side, shh. Off your feet, comes back in. And across. Lung. This is white, gray, or silver. Sound is s. And this one is guilt, grief, or regret. Point your finger. S. Comes across. S. Put it together. Takes you back. Up and out. Beautiful. So much power in my legs. My own transformation. Why am I not doing this so much every day? I don't put it in every time we're together, but it's just so powerful. Comes back. Balance. Just the chair. And then okay. All right. So now that we've done that, let's just connect in the hands. The other day, I did the bubble bath with you. Now that you have that much energy built up, let's just feel the energy ball. It's just kind of your hands come together and where they kind of stop. That's kind of the edge. So I think of it as where the two energy fields of my hands come together. The more I do this, then it just kind of gets a little bit wider apart. But what we really want to do is create more. What we're going to do is we're going to start to roll it. And then go back is pulling that energy through, over the top, around behind you. Crack, crack, crack. I don't know if you your spine, mind, breath that found a new home. So bring that in, all the way around. Okay, and then the flounce is just like tucking in the edges of the blankets. Just tucking in all the way around. Okay, and then you bring those hands back together, the edges of the hands, and then turn them, bring them towards lower dantian, as we talked about yesterday, sacral chakra. Nice deep breath, and then let it go. Another deep breath in, let go, and another deep breath in. So now, just remembering how this feels in just, I talked at the beginning, but really, we did all of that. Do that in like 5 minutes, that's all it takes. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's work through some. So we'll leave seated form for now. And we worked on the last part of Tai Chi yesterday. I've been trying to remember part 3 of the set, and I had talked about the directions that we go. We finished Fair Lady's shuttle, snake, have a high pat on horse, and turn and the snake puts out his tongue. So let's do that, because the high pat on the horse is control of the emotions that you achieve at the end of the set. And then when you turn, fan penetrates back. That is your transformation of your gifts into the snake puts out his. So that is the. Okay, so let's put all of that together. So you have just finished your snake, first one that we did, move, which we have done before, to one side. And high path, left hand, turn and cross, heel kick. Go into the pattern. Left grass bird's tail, grass bird's tail. Okay. Okay. So you just whip to one side. Here, sink back into your right foot. Push out of that, rising up, and that's straight. Spirals back, down, step, and reach out. Okay, then we turn, left toe comes out of the body, sink, and kick. Arms, deflect, parry, and punch. Okay, we're going to take all the way through with that little piece as well. Let's go through all of part 3 to create flow. Flow with our exercises today. I also like to just get into it. So you have sink, open the back, turn the whole left side, sink, expanding the back, place the foot, brush knee, comes back. So what I'm noticing, having done those meridian tracings and the sounds, is everything for me right now is really relaxed and open. Comes around, whip out horizontal. If you're noticing that, but I'm just going to bring awareness to that. Sink back into your right, open the left, comes around, hold the ball, sink. Corner, reach. Hold. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Reach. Hold the ball. Reach. Hold the ball. Left. Hold the ball. First tail. So I'm just going to move back. So today, let's just do underneath with the hand and then see if you can feel it past each other. See if you can feel between the two. When you turn to face them, feel here. Open. Two hands. Comes back. All the way around with the right side. All the way through, whip to one side. Place the foot. Let that come back through. So now we're going to sink back and turn. No, we're not. I'm going to sink back. I'm skipping through to the turn. I don't want to miss that. Okay, step with your left foot to the corner and reach out. This is an expansion. Sink. So it's going back into the right. Turn the left side. Sink to the left. I want to be. And then crossing the hands, turn the toe around on the left foot and reach out. See if I have a picture for you here. So we're going to reach out and expand. Sink back into your right. Turn the left side. Weight goes into the left. Goes where you want to be. Flip your left toe and reach out. Cross the hands. Left grasp for ball. Grasp for its tail. Comes through and pull. Palm to palm. Open. Two hands. Sink back. Whip to one side. So now we've gone all the way around our corners, and now we're going to move facing forward. That's important. Low cup, a lot of times we end up facing to the back. That's on where we're facing. Here's number 5. Six. And then the last one. And it comes back, whip to one side, and through. Okay, so now you're going to sink back. Right foot, left heel, drop. That's going to come around, stand on the step, stand on the right, open. Step back, sink. Open, sink. Open, here's number 3. Open, and step back with your right foot, into the right, over to the left, and reach out to the front. Half a step, your right heel goes out, sink. Foot, and glide across. Right hand goes up to the top. Let that come all the way through. And then step. Half a step. Push the knee. Sink. Step and reach out. Turn. Sink. Chop. Snake is going to put out. Hold on. Step. Step through. Punch. Hold the ball. Grasp for its tail. Underneath. Bow and arrow. Palm to palm. Open. Forward. Sinking back. Whip to one side. Reach up. Okay, so we have move hands like clouds 3 times. I knew I was getting ahead of myself. 2. Comes back. Sink. Okay, here's what I just reviewed for you. Right. Push out of your right. Spirals round to center. Spirals you back down. And then reach out. Turn. Whole left side. You'll kick with your right foot, sink. Hold the flowers. Deflect, parry, and punch. Twist step, hold the ball. Grass bird's tail. Palm to palm. Open and two hands. Sinks back. So that's all review. Okay, so let's go to the finish. I'm just going to move over feet. Open the right, open the left heel, sink. That comes up, reach up to 7 stars, open the step back. Into the back corner, expand. Sink into the right, sink into the left, around. Comes back into the left, hold the flowers. In. Step through and punch. Sink. Crosses over. And then there's the end of part 3, which hopefully is nice and flowing. So we will get to where we'll just do the whole, hoping everybody has enough background now across all these weeks. Okay, so we have all that in there. We didn't start with a bow, but let's finish with the bow. It's always good to bring gratitude back in. So bring that around. Now, I'm thinking why, how will I know, get my butt into the actions and everything? The bow is always so important for me. So if my back is tight, I'll know right away. As soon as I go like this, I'll notice my back. If it's going to be tight, it'll go like this, and I'll know. So that would be the first part. Then when I go forward, when you go forward, you want to bend forward. So you don't want to hinge the butt back counterlever, but you actually want to go forward. If I counterlever, that tells me right away I'm not grounded in my feet and I'm not where I want to be. And that's because every action that you take is not going to be from yourself, it's going to be from whatever scattered piece you've been drawn to. So as you go forward, this would go forward, and I can feel in my back where there's expansion and where there is not. When I'm done, I can notice up my hamstring where there's tension or not. Now I could have a little bit of a roll up my and up. It's just come up, but as you push in your feet, your back will roll. When you're down here, if your back is okay, and you don't have to worry about it too much as far as strength, then you can push into the feet and go back the way you came. So there's 2 ways to do that. And we've talked about it. It's clear to me how I am, how do I feel, and am I really present in my body? I want to do. So just take a moment now and just feel what that feels like. Okay. when I'm not talking, which is part of, for me, Tai Chi was. But when I wasn't talking, I just let myself go into the bow and relax completely. And I knew I was. That's because as I go around my day, am I present? Am I grounded? All the action. And most of the time, my answer can be yes, but it doesn't take very much before somebody can pull you in another direction. And that's a really good way that you can figure that out. How does it feel? And again, I'll repeat, if my back is tight, I will often go to the chair, sit down and do Tai Chi there, and that's important. I'm going to share that. So let's review the last part of the Tai Chi set, and then we have been through all the pieces, and we focused the last week on getting the flow of memory. What is the muscle memory based on the directions you face? And hopefully that means part 3 will flow for you fairly easily. The set, which has reach up to 7 stars, the tiger goes into the corner, and I've got the name of that, and you cover, lift with your knee, lift it up. Okay, and that is transformation, right? That's the last piece. You've done all the things you need in the Tai Chi set in order to transform. And the last piece is when you come around and you go to hit, that is the transformation moment. Okay, so you have the whip to one side. Let's come down so open my feet. So now, into my left foot, my lower back can let go. And it actually drops just a little bit and rolls all by itself. Sink, everything just opens. And now, as I let this right shoulder go, the elbow is nice and relaxed on this right arm, this just pops open. So my right foot is now facing to my hips have opened up and expanded completely. Then I can let the left heel slide just a little bit, so I can do a one-legged danyu on my right foot, drop. This is going to come through. I push off that. My lotus hand comes up, and it's not going to open like it did when we went to stand before. It's going to come up, and it's going to turn so that we can reach and you up. And your right foot is going to touch your left, or your hands are going to push out toward the top with the roof of the wall, and your tail drop back. Okay, piece again, and I'm just saying so it expands, open, sink and comes through, up, open. Okay, so now if you're thinking transformation, one of the things we have trouble exercise when you have to open up the foot here and slide and let everything in there expand and allow your structure to allow the muscles to support you line up. So when that happens, that's a transformation. So now you've got everything ready for the snake. You sink into that right leg, and then you pull through. Okay, so now you have the ability to gain momentum through, and this is sinking back to open the spine. That is letting all on the spine, the tendons let go, which is your emotion. So if you've worked your way all the way through the set, you've calmed your emotions, held the horse, calmed everything. This last little piece, let's go. Just transforms, okay? So you finish that. Step back, Sink into your right, and now you have the power of this right. You send the power into, expand the arms, sweep around to lift this flower. You sink into the right. It looks like I'm doing a big sweep back because of my sink into my right foot. Turn the left foot or left side. Sink into the left. It looks like I'm moving my arms, moving my body. I'm going to turn patois, which now looks like I moved my hands way over there, but I didn't them except bring them along, step, and now they're ready. Remember from before, sink down on that left foot, and you're going to do it like a kick with your foot. So you're going to go sink, and that allows you to hit your toe on the end. It's going to be cross the hands and out. Knock on the door with the right hand, and a jab underneath with the left hand. Very light fingers holding a butterfly. You don't want to squish. Okay, so let's just do that whole thing again. Again is transformation. Not gripping too tight. Holding things open for possibility. Sink. Open. Comes up. Reach up to 7 stars with your goal and your direction. Through. Sink back into your right. Turn the left side. Sink into the left side. Turn the right. Turn the left. Foot. And reach. Sink back, hold the flowers. Step patois. Out. Wipe that. Last time. Step through. This time it comes from underneath. 2 hands. All the way around. Turn, turn. And now this is sink, open the back. Over to all the power. Adjust the foot, push. And then let that go. Sink. And drop. Okay. I love slowing this one down, and when I go to work on the sweep and I go out, I always find my foot. I don't always find it when I'm doing the set though, but I do when I work on it. Which tells me something. Okay, so here we go. Whip out, sink back, open, open, sink, drop, lift, sink, open the back, step through. Step in with the left, reach up. Sink into the right. Left, out. Step through. Hold the flowers. Step, deflect, parry, sleeve. Sink, 2 hands, over, left and right, sink, over, okay. So we do it one more time. I'm not sure if I'm facing the correct direction for you or not. However, maybe that would be helpful. Maybe if it's not helpful, then you know you'll be on your own with your memory. You'll have to remember it for yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to face this direction this time. So face my whip to one side. So before that corner was here. And before I was looking, so now my front would actually be over here at the doors. To the left. So we go open, open, drop, Stand, open the back, step back, expand. Now you're going to go to sweep and finish facing the direction that you are at the moment. Into the right, into the left, into the right, into the left. Out. Reach. Take back. Flex, parry, and punch. Wipe the sleeve. 2 hands. This is going to come left side of the body, right side of the body, sink. Cross over, and down. Okay, so my transformation, what yours is, but mine, I could have just gone right down in that dawn you. My knees would have been totally fine, nothing would hurt. I have let go of my hips, I've opened up everything I wanted. Just by setting my intention for that transformation today, and even just thinking about that term, set pattern. Okay, so let's do it one more time. I'm going to face this way again. And hopefully it's smooth for you this time, and you can do it without looking, and you can just hear. So, back and to the right. Sink. Arms up. We go up to 7 stars, open the back. Steps back. Spiral. Sinks back. Into the right. Into the left. All the way around. 1, 2. Reach. Right. And let that go. Okay. So now, this piece that I'm thinking about for transformation is the feet. So, where are we here? Oh my gosh, the time is flying by. Not for you, but it is for me today. Okay, so we're going to go sideways. Each toe. Pushing through the toe, take the step, off the back, walk through each, take the step, push, walk through the toes. This is just such a transformation for how you stand on your feet, the way that your body feels, and creating a flow. Underestimating how you choose to walk really does change how your day is going to be experienced. And energy anywhere, as we talked about those emotions with the meridians today, just remember that your filter goes with that block. So I'm just going to turn my toe over, roll through my foot, sink down into that leg. Toe goes over. If you don't want to roll to, what you can do is you can go ball, toe, if you want, step. Okay, so I'm just going to go roll, sink, roll, sink. I was working on those big toe joints this morning because they have been. So just spreading them up, and this right side feels so much better today. Left is a little bit more tender. And again, that tells me how I just need to have everything working the way I want it to work. So this is one of those exercises that can be nice and easy and just having flow. All right, so let's finish. And if you in your day every day, what are the options for you? Nice big breath in. How did it feel today? I think I have. So thank you very much for being here. We've been using different angles of it the last. But on those days too where I think, oh, do I want to do today? I just like to do a little different. And so happy. Okay, so here's your thing. Now, if you notice you're sitting now, I just have to adjust my feet here. I'm very relaxed with a long suspended spine, which I'm not doing there. It's just there. It feels really actually quite wonderful. Okay. For birthday cake, thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.